Okay, so we have entered the Epsilon Cauldron found beneath Thunder's drum, and we are on our way to rescue the Spirit Cyan, which I believe is an AI. Onward we go.
All right, down we go.
Exactly. Let's just hope that I have everything I need weapon-wise to get through this.
This way.
Oh, thank you, health potions. All I want is health potions and blaze. Then I'll be good. Ask and you shall receive. Indeed. Okay, now I'm feeling more hopeful. Until I saw that.
Chieftain. We must enter this cursed place.
Okay. Let's go in. I wonder what this cauldron is infected with. And that it doesn't spread to the other cauldrons.
Should be able to clear that with an arrow.
I thought I just heard the word of a watcher. Look at me.
This is a place for machines, not people.
I'm with you, brother. We'll stay only as long as we have to.
Well, we'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood, Aloy.
Okay, so if I...
Can't see a way to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over.
It's not like...
That's right.
It's not... I was just going to say it's not like we haven't done this before, but... Okay. I have to wait until...
One of these conveyors should get me across.
Okay. Next one.
Oh, she's in the air.
Sure is.
Now to shut off that vent.
Yeah.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
So I'm guessing...
This should get me up there.
Yep. Guess so.
Okay, let's see what this does. That did it. Here they come.
Now, how to get over there? Hello. There goes the shield.
The
Oh.
spirit grants me strength.
How did I do this before I got the tear blaster? There goes your primary weapon.
Follow the voice of the light.
You've met your match.
Now then. Can you throw me? So I need to... jump on top of one of those.
Aloy will see us through. Somehow.
Indeed I will.
Okay, let's get them across. Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Here.
Okay. I'm just gonna... Oh, nothing worth taking. You can never be too sure.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the daemon ruined it.
That's good.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hospitals. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to their log.
The spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. And a warning. Hephaestus. What kind of name is that?
Perhaps the spirit will tell us.
Perhaps it will. Or not. I thought I saw something. I guess
You're right.
not.
Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that it... I mean, she will need to go into a coma, maybe for years. And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
So
There's no need to wait here any longer.
they put Cyan into a quote-unquote coma, like sleep mode, I guess. Oh,
Machines being made, as the spirit said.
Frost laws.
And lots of them. I'll try to find a way through.
oh, lovely. We have Scorcher, another Scorcher, Demonic Watcher, Demonic Shadow Walker, another Watcher, more Shadow Walkers. Okay. Long way around. Whoop. That's not good. I think we will need to fight. Okay. Come on. Now stay low. I really hope the other ones are following me. And that's a demonic Frostclaw.
Lots of gear across that gap.
Will this help me? Or Not at all. Hello. Let's take this to the... I have no idea how I will... Whoa, no, not into the ground. I should have fought everything else before going in here.
Let them come.
And another one. Oh, close. Okay.
Machines being made, as the spirit said.
The breads and...
Frost claws.
Let's take everything out here first.
I'll try to find a way through.
Oops. Tight quarters ain't too good against this one.
Now you fall!
And we have two of them here. Let's take out you first. One down. For the Banukai indeed.
I must not fail to land my shots.
Don't do that.
Enough to hit me.
There we go. Now the worst ones
I
are
must push forward.
done. Let's take care of the small ones. Oh. Up here, that's all of them. I will be bringing this. First up, what's up here? I mean, if I'm able to lay a few
No,
traps.
this thing is dangerous.
If I'm able to lay a few traps before going to the Frostclaw, all the better. Ah, wait for me. Let's test it out.
Lots of gear across that gap.
That's all it does? Okay, it's a bona fide mine launcher. So, let's start this fight a little bit more fun, eh? Now this. This will be easy. And pride has never come before fall.
What I wanted.
Not? Okay. Now then.
none will stand before me.
One for you and one for you. There we go. Tear blaster and large blast sling. Without them, life would be tough. If I'm not supposed to lead my allies here, does that mean that this whole fight was optional? Huh. Well, at least I got some purple coils. I guess. Okay. Oh. Sorry.
I need to get Araya and Aratak across.
Yeah.
We should do it.
Come on then. I'm guessing this is a job for air attack. Or not. Okay. Hello. MIE assessment. Assessment form for classification of machine artificial intelligences. I was right. Confidential and proprietary to the MIE. No part of this document may be disclosed to a third party. Subject, Cyan. Firebreak Facility. Assessment date, June 7, 2062. Summary, third test. Subject sentience is assessed at 0.54 within legal limits. Weighted against the result of the other tests, the subject's prior score of 0.61 is considered a false positive. Assessment derived from percentile scores in the following qualitative subtests: pain response, humor response, emotional aptitude, aesthetic evaluation, and morality evaluation. See attached forms for detailed analysis and summary of testing criteria. Evaluator recommendation. Maintain biannual assessment schedule. Continued monitoring is strongly advised in light of subject's proximity to category maximum sentience. Okay. So Cyan was almost had maximum sentience.
And another console.
Ooh. how I need them.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon, and it may have found one.
Again, data point instability. Okay, these are the ones. Because there aren't any. Hello, I have more skills to learn. Quiet sprinting. Sure. The swarm.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Pharaoh swarm is coming.
Yeah.
It has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. But that means she thinks we'll lose. That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
So in order to prevent an apocalyptic event from the volcano, they put Cyan to sleep. Because reasons.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over. Again.
Oh, of course. So, down to go up. No safer way for me to...
I wonder if I can destroy that.
Find a way, we will crawl.
I'll try. And up. I'm thinking I'm hearing the sound of another watcher somewhere. But I'm not quite sure.
Huh. These things go sideways too.
Nope. Yeah. Come on.
These things go sideways, too.
That would be the Watcher I heard. So I'm guessing here. Nope.
That should cut off the vent up there.
Okay. And that's good because... Hello, something purple.
These don't look too stable.
Ooh, I need to time it when it's... Yep. Okay. That was something. How do I want to go down here? Upwards and onwards. I'm here. So I'm guessing I'm jumping. I'm here. One look-see. I have never really learned to use the jump and the slow motion skill. Hello there.
All right, time to grab a ride.
Indeed. Next one up. Do I jump off on this? Maybe. Might be I was supposed to jump up there, but not taking any chances.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Yeah. Air attack if you want to.
One last exchange with Nita. Via chat, attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
This looks like the old path. We're close now.
Blast from the past. To Joshua Adruis from Isla Perry. Josh, sweetie, I hope all's fine with you and your mom. We really should keep in better touch. I've taken a post in New Zealand with that program they've got for young people returning to the country. They want to be absolutely certain it's safe. At the moment, I'm making a survey of the Caldera at Taupo. Blast from the past, indeed. At any rate, I don't know if you already saw in the Wyoming news solo, but remember that fellow Dodd Blevins? Of course you do. Well, they finally found what became of him. I've copied the good bits below. Hugs and snugs, Isla. Spring thaw reveals body of missing man. The retreat of the winter snow has brought closure to a missing person case that went unsolved for nearly 15 years. Human remains identified as those of Dodger Dodd Blevins, who disappeared in 2046, were located at Purple Mountain inside the former Yellowstone National Park. The previously undiscovered body emerged on Purple Mountain as a result of meltwater flows after an unusually warm winter. It was discovered by Faro servitors conducting a survey of the terrain. Authorities believe that the cause of death was an accident involving an antique vehicle designed for winter travel. Data corrupted. So the prank from before about changing the markers on the road so he would go to the wrong direction while out with his snowmobile did not really turn out to be just a harmless prank. I mean, for all intents and purposes, he seemed like an asshole, but that was a little bit excessive, I believe. And this would be the devil.
Voice of the demon.
Activate construction pod 1-4. Load material package from energize subtractive emitters. Activate initial sculpting algorithm. Reduce pod power output by 7%. Engage primary and secondary heat
The altar.
sinks. Clear.
Desecrate.
Cyan Access. As acting Chief Digital Security Officer and interim AI Administrator for the Firebreak project, I hereby state to have updated the orbicular pattern for the Cyan regulatory AI on 7th September 2064 according to procedure, to ensure against tampering, meddling, disarranging, and or outlandish mischief of any kind. Such as with previous updates, after the source node has been activated, the remaining data nodes must be part to establish the flow between adjacent intact nodes, to then connect back with the source node.
And energy diagnostic alpha.
So another one of these.
There is no blue light here. This is spirit present. Or only the demon.
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
And that would be the Cauldron Core. So, a small circular arena-like room full of healing and provisions. I'm sure this will be fine. Let's do this. Now then.
Possible security threat detected.
Nah. Really? That can only be like that, and this one.
Transport unit Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
Everything is fine. Maybe, yeah, the other way around.
countermeasures.
Lovely. No need to do that.
Recapture protocol initiated.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Cyan.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the signal constraint. One has been exposed, but I am incorporating the system.
Unauthorized protocol. Return to scheduled task.
But if I destroy this place, won't the volcano erupt?
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
What will happen to us?
But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
Lovely.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Sure will.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Nope. Really? My mortal enemy. Rocks. Okay. Here we go, I guess.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Will this be worse than the demonic Thunderjaw? Let's load up. Okay. Here we go. ugly. Oh, what's this?
The new unit that Cyan warned us about.
Oh, it's not a frost claw, it's a fire claw. An enormous prototype machine that circulates molten fluids for its attacks and defensive capabilities. It is extremely lethal. Weakness to freeze. So we have a lava bear.
This won't be easy.
We can't let it stop us.
Take it down! This one!
And watchers. Their blaster is not having much effect on this guy. I take that back. Something. There goes one more. Now we're talking. I want to take that breastplate of him.
Your song ends here.
Let them come!
So he's really body slamming. Come on.
For the Banukai! I will prevail!
You won't stop me.
You've met your
another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast!
The
Where?
pulse gives them energy, repairs them.
Please distract him.
The tower is repairing the machine.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost, almost, almost. Got it.
Press forward.
Let's try with these instead.
This is where fate has brought you.
And I am out of place.
For the Banukai!
I'm running out of health here. I am all out. Weakness to frost, eh?
There! A tower! Don't let her repair the machine!
I missed my target.
Where's the tower?
We made it.
There it is.
We can't kill the machine while the tower aids it.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost. Got it. And you're frozen. Almost. You are. I'm so low on health. I did it.
It must be as you say. The tower is the key.
That was crazy. Okay. I did not think I would get that on the first try.
You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
Well, first you look at it a little bit, while your chieftain gathers her loot, and then I'll tell you. Okay. Just in case there's more.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
That's good.
Aloy!
No!
Reporting our network.
Less good.
Araya! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Really? Okay.
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained.
Nice.
I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center.
Oh. Fair enough.
Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
Is she? Oh.
Sister!
Of course.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here.
Let's run.
Let's go. Let's go!
Okay, here we go. Run into the light.
One of those?
It's the only way!
Come on. You can do it. That's got to be hot. Jump.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now!
Now watch the chieftain in action.
I need explosive ammo! A bomb! Quick!
Great Banukai.
Okay. That was cinematic as fuck. And he's still going.
Rhea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Okay.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
And the volcano has calmed. Now that was... Whoa. Let's go there. Right away. The ones that made the...
I wonder what they'll trade for Blue Gleam.
The ones that made the final cinematic for that sure has watched a lot of action movies. So this will mean we'll be able to speak to Cyan.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
So the
We
spirit...
can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again.
So the spirit has a new
Come
protector.
closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Indeed we have. But first, how far away did he go? Let's take our attack first. Because I'm getting Cyan is going to take a while.
My chieftain,
Just Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron, forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes, and I failed to listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow.
Yeah.
Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
Okay.
Time to talk to Cyan. Should be interesting.
Yeah. So we could just give the title of chieftain back. Like that. Or do the Verak technically have two chieftains now? Anywho. Let's speak to a living AI.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Araya's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Araya's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude, and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level, perhaps even like colleagues.
Okay.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Araya, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Araya who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict Caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes.
Okay.
If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time.
Coma.
It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banukai. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Araya said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Araya as well.
So, never click on suspicious links.
What do you think Hephaestus is exactly?
A software entity of great complexity, far more advanced than I am. From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus, the construction of machines designed to hunt and kill humans. My traceroutes indicate that to accomplish this goal, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to as cauldrons.
No.
But its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate. Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts. In me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my defenses, I also controlled all of Firebreak's resources. Raw material, manufacturing to bootstrap more advanced tools, and unlimited geothermal energy.
Enough to build its own cauldron.
Yes, to construct hunter-killers without external limitations. And yet, it does have internal limitations. It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them. It is difficult to understand where it draws the line, and why.
Difficult doesn't even begin to cover it.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming remains a mystery to me.
So, Hephaestus is the cause of the derangement, then.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. What do you think Hephaestus is?
A software from my trade. It has, but it's some in me, raw material.
Enough to build?
Yes, and yet it wants
Difficult.
Even though
How is Aratak doing?
he is in great emotional distress, I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
I believe you.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Pharaoh?
Are you referring to Theodore Pharaoh, CEO of Pharaoh Automated Systems?
Yep.
Mr. Pharaoh was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor? But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one.
And that was with the help of Elizabeth Sobeck.
And Elizabeth Sobeck. Did you know her?
Are you referring to
The scientist.
Dr. Sobeck was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobeck.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point, a concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So, when I'm now playing this game, the original came out about almost 10 years ago. And look how much further down the line of all the economic crashes, refugee crisis, shortages, how much worse it has gotten in just this time. It's almost like the people making this I should not speculate.
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Okay. I'm guessing that's everything we'll get to know here, and it was a lot.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Not too aggressively. You don't want to make a tribal people advance too quickly. So take it gently.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
It would. Because at heart, you want to be honest, right?
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can.
Okay.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here. I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information? I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan.
Nice.
Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time. Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval? No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first. Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone. I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try? I understand, Dr. Chow. And I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities. Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud. I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow? Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces. May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow? Yes. Anything. Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process? Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
Okay. That was kind of heartbreaking. So, this means that I completed the main objectives for...
Time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus, all very interesting.
What do you think Hephaestus is, Silence?
I'm not sure. But its name comes from a language even the old ones considered ancient, as does the name Hades. A connection, perhaps, as yet unglimpsed. Whatever they are, they're still out there, and they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
Hephaestus isn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Okay. So this was the end of the DLC main questline. I'm sure there's other errands and stuff I missed, and of course control towers and stuff. But for now, I think it's high time to start heading back towards the Cardia Sundom. But before I go there,
if I didn't know any better, I'd think you were following me.
I do want to buy a
Let's see
new
what this blue gleam is
bow.
worth.
Our hunches already
I have a war bow like this one with electric, frost, and corruption, and this is stronger than my hunting bow, but my hunting bow is fully upgraded, so I'm going to keep using that one. But I have yet to try out this kind of bow, so I'll buy it. Keep the bowstring drawn on this specialized sharp shot bow to charge up more powerful shots. Okay.
the other way.
Let's quickly see if we have any. So there's basically damage and tear. Damage and tear. Handling and damage. Only tear. High damage on the first kind of arrows. Yeah, I think I'll go with even more damage. All right.
Now we've got Oseram and Karja to compete with as well.
Tear, blast, precision, and harvest arrows. And I believe harvest arrows are for shooting off parts that like blaze and stuff. Precision, high damage, hard aim. Tear blaster, tear blast arrow. So I'm guessing this arrow is kinda like the tear blaster, that it's shooting off armor and weapons of hostile machines. All right then. So it is time to... What was it? To rush the network, I believe. We'll just go to Meridian. And I'm going to stock up a bit because, as usual, blaze and healing. And after that, let's go and find the eclipse. Till then,